Ah, yeah, yeah. We are done. Hello, Eating the African Way family. I'm happy to be back on Eating the African Way family. This is your girl, Joan Obadia. And I'm very happy that Nicholas is back here. And right now, we are going to do the Enturire drink. It is commonly in Western people, like Western people of Uganda, Bakiga, Banyankore, maybe even Batoro, but I'm not sure, but in Western Uganda. So we are going to do it, but before we do all that, we are going to pass through the processes of how the Enturire drink is done until the end. And I don't know the Enturire drink, the English name, I don't know that, but it is sweet. Sometimes it is sour according to how you want it to be, but it is normally given on introductions. Like for example, like when I say in giveaway or introduction, those in-laws, when they come to search for a woman, for a wife or their wife, their woman, whatever the case it may be, they give them Enturire so that it can take away their shyness and feel comfortable at home. You know, have you ever been into a home and then you're all feeling shy? You can't say what you want to say. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to start. But when they give you that Enturire, my dear, you will speak whatever you never even wanted to speak. Eh? So that thing is into our culture. Banyankore, Bakiga, when our in-laws come, we serve them Enturire so that they can be comfortable, they can speak with the bride side, they can enjoy the place and say whatever they want to say, and they give them their woman and they take her. So that's it. As you can see, we didn't start from here. This is millet. This is millet, and some people use sorghum to do Enturire, but for us here we have millet. It's what we shall use until our Enturire is done. We didn't start from this point. Of course, after harvesting, we sun dry the millet until it turns to this color. So after banging this, we have to have our outcome like this. Millet seed. This little seed, you see? Like this little millet. Then, after our first process of sun drying our millet, we went to our second process of banging the millet. Now we are going into the one I can call the third one of pounding. So we shall have a mortar and the pounder. So after banging, we have to separate the scrap or the remainings of the millet and all the leftovers. I'm not English. I'm a village girl, so I don't know the proper word for this, but in our language in Unyankore you can call them ebishashala. And when I say ebishashala, oh, you guys have recalled, it's not leftovers or scrap. You forgive me. I'm not English. It's called millet cob because I've recalled through like honeycomb, comb, whatever case it is, comb, cob, I don't know. I said it's millet cob because they are waste over, like they don't have any other use except for putting them somewhere for like chicken to feed on them, or we put them on fire. Yeah. So after removing them, we have to keep with our only and only seedling, which is this one, the one we are going to pound. Now we are going to wind blow the millet. Still, we are removing this millet web. Cob. Sorry, not web, it's cob. So we are still doing that. Then later, we shall pound. there is another wind blowing, so that I should get rid of these. I can't pound when these are there. Like removing these cobs, it's a lot of process, okay? So I don't want these ones. I want pure this. So I'm going to do some other type of removing these webs, cobs, of removing these cobs, okay? Let's go. So I'm ready with my, it's called orgali. You people, I don't know how it is called in English. Maybe you can call it a tray, like a traditional tray, but I don't know, but it is called orgali. I don't know if anyone knows how they call it in English. Please comment down below so that we can know, we as villagers of here. So we are going to do that as we put in our basket, because we want to keep with only this. It's the one we are going to pound. Then still after pounding, we shall remove such like this windy thing, that one. What I'm doing, I was taught by my grandmother, though I'm not yet all that perfect. So, I was taught by my grandmother to do this kind of thing, though I'm not yet perfect, but next time, hey, you see a real good product, okay? These things, we don't throw them away like there and then. No, we don't. Why? Because there is some millet still. So later, after organizing our thing, I will again bang, okay? I will again bang. If it was like grandma, you wouldn't have seen this other dust, like the remaining dust in here. For hers, it's always perfect, like brownish. You can't see anything. You can't see even this holder of a millet. You can't see anything. It's always perfect. Then here we are going to pound. However much it is perfect here or it is brownish, it's not yet the grade where you get the millet flour. No, you have to again pound, because on the millet seed there is always another like dust covering it. So that's what we are going to remove by pounding it. Yeah, so this tray, I won't put it very far. I'll put it aside because it will again do its work after pounding this. So I have here my small basket, and as you can see, as you can notice, there is millet. It is what we use for millet, for eating millet. It is called endiro in our language, okay? Endiro in our language, Ankole, from Western Uganda, okay? So, as an African lady, I had set already my mortar here and the pounder. I don't know, what is it called? This one, the one we used to pound. I had already prepared my mortar here. This mortar may even be older than me. So, we get our millet. We are using this small basket into our mortar, our old mortar, and grab our pounder and then start pounding. You have to pound until it's real clean, like brown clean. You will see when I put it on our tray here. That's why I told you guys that I won't put it far. I'll put it near, because I'll put it back there. Actually, you guys, this mortar might be older than me. Then sometimes when some boys here at home, when they see there is no grandma and they get some like meat, or they've cut like a goat or what, you see here what they are doing. They cut from her mortar. So every time she's quarreling, These .com men, they don't want to go and get some like a wood and cut from there. They use her mortar. Or some sit on it. That's why you see it is dirty. Some bringing it outside and they do what? They sit on it. So these days, if you can know how I got it, she kept it very far where you can't even tell. Even though when I asked her about the mortar, she told me, let me bring it for you. That's why you saw it here. It was near me. She's the one who brought it for me. That's my grandmother for you. So guys, we are still pounding. After the pounding, we shall again do what? Blow the wind. I don't know, like removing that dust from it. As you can see, I'm all the dust. It's not the real dust, but the dust from the what? From the millet. So it is done. I'm going to put it on my traditional tray so that I can remove the other dust to be clean millet. So after putting it here, I'll again remove the dust. You see guys, now from the mortar, you see it is somehow different from the other side. You see now, it is real clean. You see, the dust isn't much, the dirt isn't much. So it's a matter of now removing the dust and we take it for grinding. As I've told you, if you're there and you know how to do this thing, and you see me keep rotating, guys, I'm not yet perfect, you know. My grandmother has been teaching me, but sometimes we don't want to learn, like, you know, this hard way. So I'm still learning, however much I'm going to do something like perfect, but not perfect. But we have to remove all this and, yeah. And on this stage of going to grind, it's when we remove these tiny stones, because when we are sunrising it, you saw some chicks eating what. So by the time we are bringing back the millet, sometimes we made mistake with it, like with the little stones. So at this time, we have to remove the stones, these tiny stones. They are not big, but tiny, so that we shouldn't grind them in there, and some of you may get sick of pancreas. Yes. You know, this where stones are kept in our body. Some people take stones when they are eating dust or what. So I make sure I remove all the stones, and yeah, we are good to go. As you can see, before you would see dust, a lot of dust around, but now no dust and it's clear. So we shall have the outcome of this and this until we reach this stage. Okay guys, meet you there.
Thank you so much for being on Eating the African Way. My name is Nicholas. Today I've been behind the camera and I'm still behind the camera. So I now know the reason why Western and Northern Uganda ladies are so expensive when you're paying the dowry. They are so hardworking. It's like they know everything.
Hello.
If you marry one, just go back and rest at your place.
Hello.
They'll do everything for you. I'm joking, but as you have seen the video, this one is so hardworking. It's from the western side of Uganda. Westerner. I was about to say Kenyan. Also,
no.
Those ladies are so hardworking. They are like Kalamajongs.
Yeah.
So, thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel, be part of this family, like the video. Also, send us a request to what you want to see next on Eating the African. I hope I'm audible enough because I don't have the mic, but I know you can hear me. So what is the next step?
The next step, so right now we are going to grind our millet so that we can come up with flour. Right?
Flour.
Is
Millet
it flour?
English. Yeah.
Anyways, you know, me, I'm a village girl, so.
Yeah. So let me go back behind the camera and we capture each and every moment until the end.
So right now we have our grinding stone. We have this big stone and this small stone, which we'll press here, press. You people forgive me about my tongue, I don't know, but I think you have known what I've said, like pressing it here. It's not press, but place. Then we have our finished millet. You see now it is very clean and clear, you see. So we are going to grind until we get our flour. The flour will help us get our Enturire drink, like in the making of our Enturire drink, okay? So right now we are going to start grinding. You put small portions so that you get a better product. You wait, guys, it is still moving, so you have to put other stones under it so that it's perfect.